Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fitri Ayu. Today I will present about probability sampling. First is why I choose the probability sampling. Because probability sampling is a sampling technique with each member of the population having equal probability is chosen to be selected as the sample. And there are several types of probability sampling. First is simple random sampling. Random sampling of the population based on the probability frequencies of all members of the population. Example, the number of students in the class at a certain high school in Jakarta who will be given assistant. Simple random sampling can be done through a lottery, table of random numbers, or by systematic randomness. Second is systematic sampling. Systematic sampling means that there is a gap or interval between each selected unit in the sample. Example, if a study has a total population of 500 people with the desired sample is only 200 samples, then each sample element of the population will be marked with a serial number ranging from 1 until 500. Next is sampling with probabilities proportional to size. That the sample is randomly selected proportional to the size of the total population. For example, trips made to resident of simple housing and resident real estate. Next is stratified sampling. The population is divided into strata groups and then takes a sample from each group depending on the criteria that have been set. For example, the population divided into user and non-users public transport, a survey of their views on public transport. Next is cluster sampling. The population is divided into regional groups and they select a representative for each group. For example, the population of the province of Yogyakarta, and then samples are taken from each district. Next is multi-stage sample. Sampling uses more than one probability sampling technique. For example, using the stratified sampling method in the first stage, then the simple random method sampling in the second stage, and so on until it reaches this desired sample. Last is multi-phase sampling. A multi-phase sampling collects basic information for a large sample of unit and then so for a sub-sample of the units collect more detailed information. Example is a health survey asks participants some basic questions about their diet. And the addition, the survey requires the respondents subject themselves to some direct specified tests, such as running on the treadmill or having their blood pressure and cholesterol level measured. And last is the example in English language education is the user on digital dictionaries and non-digital dictionaries. So that's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.